Welcome to the Slinkies podcast, hosted by me, Howie.
And me, Al.
Just a couple of mates who thought we were pretty funny in high school and needed an excuse to catch up now that we're old dads with busy schedules.
We catch up every week to discuss the good old days, as well as what's going on nowadays in our lives. Things often get off track pretty quick, so if you're into listening to tangents and potty humour from a couple of best mates, then this is a podcast for you.
Subscribe for new episodes every Monday, 8 a.m. And remember, never try to fix your mate's Slinky.
Welcome back, everyone. Another episode.
Hey, Al.
Hey, mate. What's going on?
Mate, I thought I'd change things up this week. I thought I'd open a window in my office. You like what I've done there?
Yeah, let some natural light in, mate.
Actually, it's really hot for winter at the moment. Like the last couple of days have been pretty warm. Had the window open.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm actually in a shirt and shorts as well. It's the first day I haven't worn jumper and stuff.
I'm in trackies, but the legs have lifted up like I'm an Adidas ambassador.
Yeah, I really wanted an Adidas full, like, what do they call them? Russian Goblik? I don't even know what they call them. Whatever, bogans. The Russian equivalent of their bogans, like a full Adidas tracksuit, and just squat around the place.
Just one leg pulled up, not the other one.
Yeah.
Great. Now we've
and a little bum bag.
Now we've offended all the listeners in Russia, mate. Last week it was Italy. Now
Imagine if we could get merch that was like Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah, we can.
Awesome.
We can do that. We can do anything, mate. We can do anything.
Rip them off.
Yeah, right. We're in lockdown. Do you know that? Our small country town,
mate. So Brisbane just got out of lockdown, and now Tamworth goes into lockdown.
This is the first time where I've got a snap from you at the gym and I can't go. Whereas the last 18 months has been me at the gym and you in lockdown. I'm so sorry. It feels shit.
Oh, mate. I didn't even want to go to the gym today, but because it's like, oh, you don't know when they're going to be closed again, I just went to the gym. I didn't even want to go. I'm just like, nah, just get in there. You never know when it's going to be locked down.
Yeah.
So I can't believe Tamworth's in lockdown because some great person travelled from Newcastle to Tamworth. Was that right?
Something like that, yeah.
Mate, so how long are you in lockdown for?
A week. We've got no new cases, but I don't think there's a huge weight on testing because like the entire town went in one day, so no one's got their tests back. So it's like no cases, yeah, but no tests back either. So
yeah. Technically, no cases. You can't have a case if you don't have a test result.
Yeah, so everyone's like, oh, we'll be out of it in a week. I'm like, oh, let's just wait till I reckon Sunday we'll decide what's going on.
Yeah. So you've been getting your home workouts in?
I have been, mate. It's ever since COVID, I've slowly just turning my house into a one-stop shop. Like my house is basically a Westfield now. It's just I've got my gym, I've got my work set up. You know, we're going to be building a deck with a pool and stuff later on.
So you got an ice cream stand yet?
Yeah, I got an ice cream stand. I've got an Apple store coming. There's going to be
You've got enough Apple devices.
There's going to be a food court. We're putting in a KFC. We're putting in a Macca's. We're putting in like a Bayo buns. Have you had Bayo buns? Like, what is
We've
that
had
about?
Bayo buns.
What is that about? They're just an Asian taco, but they're incredible. Like, it's just...
Yeah, we had them once.
Yeah, Asian tacos, they should be called.
Did you make your own?
Not from scratch. We bought the Bayo buns from Woolies, and you just steam them in the bamboo steamer.
Yeah.
And then you just, peel them apart, pack them with what you want. I did like some roast pork ones. I did some chicken ones. I'm basically a chef with a SHEF, chef. And just living the dream, really. But yeah, house is turning into a Westfield. Have to pay for parking out the front. Soon. Daycare will be here. Yeah, ticketed parking, all that kind of thing. All in my own home.
Nice, mate. Can I come visit?
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Close. Judico. Are you allowed people around at the moment in Tamworth? Like,
it's very hard. Like, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're not really. Singles people are allowed to, I think, have one person of their choosing to come. So, like, they're allowed to, have one person visit.
If you're single.
So, like, not one person.
Does it have to be your romantic partner or just...
I think it's for, like, people just for mental health. Like, you can nominate one person who's allowed to visit and you're allowed to visit them. But at the same time, like, police are a little bit more strict this time. Like, they're actually patrolling the streets and handing out, fines and stuff. So, like, I was going to look at doing park sessions and stuff, but from a business point of view, I don't think I'll risk that at the moment. Even though there's, like, the information's like, you can, but don't. So, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, you don't want to get a fine for that, mate.
No.
Anyway, hopefully it's over soon.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Yeah. Well... I'm out of lockdown, mate. I'm going to the gym.
Going to get ice cream, catch a movie.
Yeah, just open mouth kiss strangers in the street. Whatever. But even though lockdown's not on here, we're still in restrictions anyway. So we're still wearing masks. Like, you're still limited in public places. I had so last month, I was like, bands were starting to play again.
Yeah.
And I was like, perfect. I'm going to set all these bands up. I'm going to go watch some live music because I love live music. And everything's opening back up. And everything's been rescheduled. Everything. I had 4 bands I was going to see. I was going to see Skeggs, Cosmic Psychos, To the Grave, and Thy Art Is Murder. All rescheduled.
Mate.
I know, mate.
Funny.
So I'm a bit pissed off.
If only there was like a YouTube channel where you could just watch them.
Not the same, mate.
Ah, mate. We've got to adjust, Adapt and overcome. But no, I get it. No, it's not the same, is it? It's not the same.
It's like they had that Splendor online, Splendor in the Grass festival.
Yeah.
Online. The whole point of a festival is to do ecstasy and get fucked up with your mates and use a shitty porta potty, not sit at your house and watch the band.
Yeah. Imagine just sitting in your lounge room on your own on ecstasy, and using your clean toilet. But like even the dancing, like everyone gets a little bit loose and dancing. Yeah. Like if you couldn't see, like in Sydney where you can see in people's windows, like you just look through someone's window, see someone clearly fucked up and just dancing. Like what's going on over there?
Oh, they just did Splendor.
It's just Splendor. Ah, right.
Splendor in their head.
Imagine if you lived with your nan. Sally, what are you doing? You just ruined yourself in the living room. Do you still wear the same thing? Like the guys wear the shorts and no shirt and the bum bag across. And the girls in the short shorts and the boob tubes and just like at your nans. Imagine that.
Oh, I'd love that. We should go to a festival, mate. It'll be fun.
Yeah, like a food festival or
a food
Bayo buns, Asian tacos.
Bayo bun festival.
We had a food festival here a few months ago. It wasn't too bad actually. It was
what are there 3 taco trucks?
It was mainly just burger places. Like I don't know. Tamworth seems to have caught up to the rest of the world where just everyone's like, "Hey, there's these things burgers." And when I was like, "Whoa, what's that?" And now we're just burger shop. And now when we go to the cities, there seems to be like these rolls and bayos and that. So I'm reckon that in a couple of years' time, we'll have all these bayo and roll shops.
Here is every secret burger sauce. It's sriracha and mayo. Yeah. That's it. Combined together.
It's not a secret anymore.
You got to try this special secret sauce. And it's just sriracha and mayo. Yeah. Which I like. Don't get me wrong.
It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't.
Now, you used to work at a Porto.
Yeah, let's go with that.
They have great sauce.
It's great sauce.
What was in... Here we go. We're going to break it live on the Linking Slinkies podcast. Secrets revealed. 11 herbs and spices. Do they have that at a Porto? That's the other one.
No,
KFC.
That's KFC.
What's a Prego sauce? Make your Prego. What's in the Prego sauce?
Just want to clarify. It's Prego sauce. Not where's the O come from?
Okay.
Did you do your research for this segment? It's not even a segment. It's still under catch up.
Sauce talk.
Getting saucy. It's just barbecue sauce and mayo.
Is it really just barbecue sauce and mayo?
Yeah, tastes pretty much exactly half.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try that tonight. So I get a container, half mayo, half barbecue sauce.
Yeah, put it into a jar and just test it out to get the quantity. Like there's a quantity amount in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it tastes pretty much the same. Like in the original, I'm sure there's like some more. Maybe there's some Portuguese spice or something like that. But when we ran out once and we had like 2 hours to go, head office just mix barbecue and mayo together. So,
they told you the secret.
So
you're gonna get a knock at the door. Did a Porto have a mascot like Macca's?
No,
like a big chicken or something.
No, we had
That's where they're missing out.
That's where they're missing out. No, they had like it's very beachy Bondi theme. So like Bondi Beach is kind of a mascot. Like
Bondi, the whole beach.
The whole beach, yeah. It's kind of. It's like that location is the the burgers are called Bondi's. the beach is in everything. But I think they've done new layouts now, and they've gone. I don't know what they've gone. They've gone like wood and stuff. It looks nice, but they've gone away from the beach surfy theme by the looks of it.
Do they have kids meals there, right?
Yeah.
Do they have toys?
No.
That's insane. A Porto CEO, I know you're our biggest subscriber.
Yeah.
Get a fucking kids toy, mate.
Kids
like,
toys.
who has a kids meal without... That's why you're losing to Macca's, mate. Come on, get a kids toy. Make it a chicken or whatever, a Bondi Beach. With every toy, with every meal sold, you get a Bondi Beach.
I think the
part of Bondi Beach.
Part of Bondi Beach. You own part of Bondi Beach. You get 1 grain of sand.
1 grain of sand.
I think everyone. I think the reason we lose to Mac. Or why we? I don't work there anymore.
Still in your head,
still
mate. I still got you in your brain. You told me about your dreams before, mate. You're still showing up.
I still show up, make those burgers, wake up exhausted from working an 8-hour shift. It's. I think the reason we lose to Macca's, it's just because it's Macca's. Macca's is the only place we like. What's for dinner, and. On holidays, you're like, I'm not having Macca's. We can have that at home. And you walk round and round and round the food court, and then you always end up back at Macca's because you just know
it's consistent.
It's consistently disappointing. You know what you're going to get. It's the better the evil you know than you don't know. But I think we're getting better. And I think as a society, we're getting better at trying new things. Like we're trying new burger stores now. We got
Bayo buns. Have you heard about those?
No, mate. What are they? Talk to me.
Oh, I don't know. Some sort of Asian taco.
With a special sauce.
Asian Taco might be our next sponsor.
Asian Taco.
Shout out to last week's sponsor. Thank you very much for supporting the show. It really makes a difference, guys. This show's starting to financially cost us a heap, so we need you to support our sponsors. So I'd like to give shout out to our new sponsor this week. So please, thank you for supporting the show.
No, that hit the spot. God, I love waffles. I just wish they were healthier.
Do you love waffles? Are you tired of being obese class 3? Well, we have a product for you. Blue Waffles Blue Waffle takes all the goodness out of blueberries and puts them into a waffle. Everybody knows that the healthiest part of a blueberry is the blue. So all we have done is taken the blue and put it into a waffle. That's right, Blue Waffle. Our scientists have been using the patent-pending Eiffel 65 machine to remove all the blue from the blueberries and jam them into your waffle. This creates not only a healthy but delicious snack on the go, at the office, at the morgue, wherever you happen to be. But act fast, because only the next 1 listeners will be entitled to this delicious deal. So be quick and call 1-800-BLUE-WAFFLE for your free complimentary blue waffle.
Blue waffle may not actually be a real waffle, but more of a gross-looking vagina. So please don't call 1-800-BLUE-WAFFLE and just keep listening to the podcast.
Terms and conditions apply. Blue waffle. All right, check them out. Now, last week's episode, Howie.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of grinding of gears, mate. A lot of gripes, a lot of grinding.
Yeah.
And I'm still sort of in that mood this week. There's going to be the whole podcast. 2 old men complain about crap.
Why do we bother about a run sheet? It's just, what do you have to complain about this week? And we just free talk for 50 minutes.
Traditions, mate.
Traditions.
Right. Okay. Hear me out. Okay. Traditions are stupid. Name a good tradition for me right now. What's a good tradition? None.
What's a good
traditions? What's a good tradition? They're all stupid. They're all rituals. They all involve like something stupid from caveman or our great grandparents had to do this before we get in an airplane or it's going to blow up. Also, I want to know the difference between a tradition and a superstition. So a tradition is like, oh, every Thanksgiving you eat a turkey or whatever the Americans do, right?
Yeah.
Is that a tradition?
Yeah.
So what's a superstition? Is that like where a black cat walks in front of you, right?
Yeah, or some people wear like, don't wash their socks before a sporting game, wear the same socks every week and don't wash them.
So that's superstition.
Yeah.
So when does superstition turn into tradition? Because if you don't wash your socks before every sporting game and then you pass that on to your kid and your kid and your kid, are they doing it for superstition or tradition?
I think it's still superstition because they're doing that because they think if they change it, they won't get the result. But, having turkey on whatever that day is called, Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's it.
Thanksgiving.
We don't do
celebrate
that.
it. Whatever.
I think that's because, there's a storyline of at this time we celebrated with this. So that's why we kept doing it.
Okay, so what's a tradition you do that you like?
Tradition?
Or that you do it?
I don't know, like Christmas? Like, don't you love getting gifts?
Is that a tradition?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that to celebrate our sweet Lord and Savior Christ?
Oh, look, I'm not getting on the religious train again. I got in too much trouble
There
last
we
time.
go. Yeah, I'll get another email from Mum. Anyway, traditions, mate. I don't know. I don't even know what a good tradition is. Traditions are stupid. They're all dumb. They're from old times. They're dumb. If you're doing a tradition, I still love you, but you're dumb. Send us in your tradition, and I'll tell you how dumb it is. I want to hear a good tradition, like, I don't know. Is getting Easter eggs on Easter? Is that a tradition?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I do like that.
It's a holiday. It's a holiday tradition. You just want to pick and choose. The ones where I get stuff is fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who has pretty cool traditions. I've got some Indian friends, and they have a tradition nearly every day. Like, it's just like, this day we got to do this. I'm like, why? And it's like, just because? I'm like, okay. Then the next day we got something else. Like, there's one day where they have to eat a special dessert.
I do like that.
It's unbelievable, but yeah, they're some really cool traditions. Then they got this one where it's like a color festival. If there's a wedding, like it's a whole week celebration thing. Like for us, it's
wedding
like
traditions.
For us, it's like 5 hours and it's done. For them, it's
don't
like
get me started on weddings. I hate weddings, man.
Hey, weddings, a wedding tradition.
Yeah, is a wedding tradition?
Yeah,
the whole thing.
I think so. Like, that there's a certain things that we have to do.
I guess so.
There's also and as part of it, I guess, comes into a legality of it. I guess.
Yeah, but you don't really have to have a wedding to get married. You can just do it at the
I guess that's
house or wherever.
So that's the difference between the tradition and the legalities. Like, if you get married there, you're just doing the legality part of it, the legal part of it. But the wedding tradition is where you're mixing both of them. So, like, if you don't want the tradition, you just do the bare minimum to get the legal part signed and witnessed, and then you're married. Whereas wedding tradition is where I guess you have the event and the food and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, other countries' weddings look so much better. Australian wedding is just 5 hours of free piss and then just go home.
Yeah.
Like, other countries are like, all right, we're on week 2, guys. Time for the elephant. Get it out. Come on.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, ours is done and ours is an afternoon.
Yeah, if that. Like, you spend all morning getting ready and it's over in like 4 hours. But anyway, send us in your traditions. I wrote down traditions are stupid. I had a point in mind and I can't even remember what tradition I thought was stupid.
Maybe we can circle back to it.
I'm just going to offend every religion again with traditions.
I hope we get some people email in saying what their traditions are and why they should be important. I'm on the fence. Like, there's some that I think are, like interesting and cool. And then there's some that I'm just like, why? Why do we do? I think
maybe it's the rituals I hate.
Yeah, I think it's superstition maybe that we don't like.
Superstition, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just like...
I'm confusing that.
Like, because, if I wash your socks before a game, you're going to be so traumatized about the socks, you're not thinking about the game, therefore you'll lose the game. And then you'll be up me for washing your socks. Really?
But
it just took your mind off the game.
Like walking under a ladder. That's a superstition, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or the new ones are now the digital era. If you see a photo on Facebook and don't share it because it told you to, then you're going to have 6 years bad luck because you didn't share the photo. So that's a new one that's coming out. The boomers seem to love it. They share the shit out of that. It's I don't want any bad luck. Share. Can I share 6 times maybe? Can I then encourage other people to share? I really don't want that bad luck. Instead of just going, hang on. What happens if I don't share this? What happens if I didn't
share?
What happens if I didn't see it? Then what happens?
Share to support Aussie farmers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure those Aussie farmers really appreciated that one share. I was just about to go out and buy some Chinese farmed milk, but I've seen bloody Steve-O there on Facebook share that, so I'm going to go buy some Aussie farmed milk. Have you seen Blokes on Facebook, Blokes and their blah blah blahs? So I first found Blokes and their ice creams.
Ooh,
have you seen that?
Yes, I love that.
I love Blokes and their ice cream. So basically, it's just a Facebook group full of blokes, no non-blokes allowed, and they're just like eating ice cream. And it's really wholesome. Like a lot of dads and their kids post, I had a big day with the boy, time for some maxi bonds. And everyone's like, cream on, king, cream on,
Yeah, everyone's
it's like real wholesome.
Yeah, everyone supports each other eating an ice cream. It's the best thing.
I think it might have started it's got to start from that whole blokes are real tough and stuff and can't have a fucking icy pole if they want. Too phallic looking, can't eat that in public, whatever. So it's like a pushback and being like, all right, blokes, you can enjoy a maxi bon if you want.
Yeah.
Cream on.
But then then they brought the roasting in of, like you put a photo up and it's just like, roast me. Some of the roastings are so good.
No, it's always, my mate thinks he's unroastable.
Yeah.
And they just light them up. So that's wholesome. But then there's a barrage of other blokes and their Facebook pages. So there's my second favorite one. Well, actually, no. My other favorite one is blokes and their fruit beers. I love blokes and their fruit beers because fruit beer is a cruiser, a vodka cruiser, which is just vodka and cordial, basically. And delicious. And it's like, they're so delicious. I used to rip on cruises so much. Yeah. Now I love fruit beer. Yeah. I'm sorry, old people that I used to rip on for drinking cruises. They are delicious. Yeah. But I think that stems from too, like, if you're a guy, when you're 18, early, whatever, into your drinking career, it's like, and you're not drinking a lot of beer. Like, if you're out seen not drinking beer, you get there's this whole leftover from past generations of like, oh, you fucking pussy, what are you fucking drinking girly lolly water for? Yeah. So I think like it sort of didn't happen so much, well, not so much to me, but I've had people say that to me, like, what are you drinking lolly water for? From an older guys. Like, I'm like, well, it fucking tastes good and it still gets me drunk.
Isn't that the goal here?
Don't get me wrong, I love VB. I love Tui's. But I love fruit beer too. Yeah. Like, I want to enjoy a fruit beer as well, mate. Calm down. So Blokes and their fruit beer is a fantastic page. But the roastings on there are a bit more killer because I think everyone's just half drunk anyway.
Oh, I got to check that out. I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's the best. And you know what a snorkel is?
Yeah.
Like the beer snorkel. So it's like, for everyone listening who doesn't know what a snorkel is, you put it on top of your drink, a bottle, and it's like back in the day, it's a show motto, used to get a bendy straw and put it around and you could scull a drink because the air flow, whatever, makes it go. But this is like a proper device you put on there. There's a guy on there that can snorkel fruit beers, I don't know, in under like 2 seconds. He literally just turns around, opens his throat and it just goes in. Yeah. Very impressive.
Very impressive. How he doesn't get picked on for that. Yeah. No, I got a fruit beer story. So my brother and I, we went to our cricket grand final to watch one of the other grades that made the grand final. We're like, hey, let's make a day of this. Let's get a carton. Let's get a cardo. Oh, so we went to the
$100 later.
We went to the bottle and we're just looking at all the beers and we just couldn't decide. We're just like, I'm not really in the mood for that. I'm not really in the mood for that. Like, I like it, but I just couldn't decide.
Yeah.
It's like, what if we get a cardo of fruit beers? And he's like, no, I can't do that. I'm like, why can't we? He's like, oh, everyone will pick on us. I'm like, so?
See?
So?
Yeah.
So anyway, I, negotiated and we left with a carton of fruit beers. Mixed, of course. We didn't go with the one flavour.
Yeah.
We rock up to the cricket grand final in our esky, our bucket hats, our shorts and singlets. And we just cracked open a fruit beer, and you could have heard a pin drop at this game. Everyone just turns around and looks at us. And they're just like, what are you drinking? And it's like, mate, fruit beer, watermelon. Like, I don't want no yeast juice. I want my watermelon vodka juice. And I copped shit all day. But guess what? I won because I was the most fucked up person that day. And I had a smile on my face right from the start because it tasted delicious. And I don't even remember most of the day. And that's, I reckon, a huge win.
Especially if you're out somewhere, like a fruit beer, like on a hot day, it's cold. Don't get me wrong, I love a cold beer on a hot day too. But there's only so much, beer on a hot day, watching cricket outside you can drink before your belly's just exploded. Yeah. But fruit beers, drink them all day, love them. So shout out to Blokes and their fruit beers.
Blokes and their fruit beers. I reckon beer tastes its best after you mow the lawn.
Yeah.
You mow the lawn.
You mowed the lawn, did you, mate?
No, I hired a Gary. But you mow a lawn, and when I used to mow lawns, back in the day.
Back in the day.
I remember my first beer was after helping, or not even just mowing the lawn, laying turf. Oh, so we helped out. Our first beer was we helped neighbours lay their turf, and then had a beer. Yeah. Nothing has ever tasted better. Then when we laid,
how old were you?
Like 3. No, I was probably like 10, 11. I think 10, 11.
Nice.
And then, don't call docs. And I think, then we laid our turf, and I was 20-something, and we had a beer after it. And it just tastes so good. Just tastes so good.
It does, yeah. Now I think that, like, if I got a whippersnip, I'm like, got to make sure there's a beer in the fridge, or I'm like, I'm not whippersnipping. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right, I got my line, I've got my petrol, I've got my whippersnip. Oh, no VB. I can't do it.
Yeah, fuck this.
Have you whippersnipped today, Al? No. Can't do it. Yeah. Don't have everything I need.
Got to go to Uncle Dan's to stock up.
Uncle Dan's.
So there we go. So I didn't know we first started drinking then. So, but obviously that was just one beer and stuff.
It was
when
like
did you first sort of?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. When did you first sort of start drinking? Well, okay, let's go. When was the first time you drunk?
Oh, I reckon probably 16, 17. Like it was
16, 17.
I think it was just before.
Do you remember it?
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of just crept up. Like, are you just like, friends of ours were getting drunk and stuff. I'm like, hang on, that's something we can do now. Hey, like it's not long to we're 18. And then just was like to my parents, can I drink? And they're like, oh, as long as you do it responsibly, you're nearly old enough. Can you buy me stuff? Yeah, rightio, as long as you did it. Then we just started going to parties and stuff. And it kind of just crept up out of nowhere.
Yeah, so when I first started drinking, I felt I started late at 17.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
because by 7, and like, because I'm born in November. It's sort of later towards the year, and we had a couple of mates that were a year older than us as well. Yeah. So I think the first time I actually drank was at Armo's 18th. So he's a year older than us. So we were 17, but by then all my mates were already drinking and stuff anyway. So I remember going, Mum, going to Armo's 18th, would you mind if I had a beer? She's like, oh, all right, just be sensible and stuff. And so, and I started late at 17. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. If my kids are listening to this in 10 years time, do not fucking drink until you're over 18 or you're being grounded.
Grounded? You don't want them in the house anymore, mate.
Yeah, get out.
By that time, you'd be like, just go.
But hopefully, I think drinking is getting less and less as well. Like, it's not as common to get smashed and sort of thing nowadays. I think. I don't know. Who knows by then? Anyway, a couple of old farts.
Just a couple of old guys. But, So, mate, superpowers.
Superpowers. Hit me.
So when someone asks you, the normal thing when you meet someone is getting to know them and stuff like that, seeing if you can be friends and stuff like that. One of the most asked questions, if you could have a superpower, what would that be? Right?
Yeah.
So everyone has that, flying or read people's thoughts, invisible, wealthy, never have to work again, or, just make money out of nothing. But no one's ever asked you what useful but minor superpower you would have.
Okay.
And I put a lot of thought into this.
How minor are we talking?
Oh, I'm talking like you wouldn't be a superhero. So this isn't a power to be a superhero. This is just a power to do everyday tasks that no one really cares about, that you could do yourself, and you do yourself, but are really irritating, and it'd be helpful if you had a superpower.
Righto.
Yeah.
So what's yours? So what would your minor superpower be?
So mine would be to blow candles out from a distance.
Do you often have candles left on
Mate,
that you just don't want to get off the couch to blow out?
I had a bath the other day and I could not reach the candles. I'm trying, I got out of the bath. I'm like, I forgot to blow out the candles. And the candles are on the other side, of the bath. And they're just at a distance that I couldn't blow them out from where I was standing. But I had to, really lean way over the bath to the other side of the bath where, the shelf was for these. And it wasn't hard, but it was just a minor inconvenience. And I just thought, imagine if I could just stand here and just go, and it blows out at the other end of the bath. Imagine that.
Okay, I want to hear about your bath routine after this. But you know what mine would be?
What's that?
Every Sunday night, the bins would just get put out, so I never forget to put the bins out. Shits me off when I if I forget Sunday, because our bin night's Monday, so Sunday night, if I forget to put them out, I'll try and remember to put them out before work.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a rush getting to work, I just forget to put the bins out and then get home. It's like, shit, got the bins. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's my minor superpower.
I think as a dad, we have a lot of stresses and stuff in our life, but nothing more stressful than the garbage bin being full and knowing that there's 7 more days of garbage to go in because you forgot it. So you feel guilty.
You gotta cram it
You're
in.
in trouble. You got to cram everything in. I can't stop thinking about it. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
Oh, it would be on and especially pooey nappies, mate.
Poo nappy.
Don't smell that good, do they? Especially if they've been out in the wheelie bin for a few days in the hot sun.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Nothing more stressful.
So write in your minor superpower and what would it be if you can top out always having the bins out.
Useful.
I wouldn't even call that a minor superpower. That's like a good superpower.
No, that's what I mean. This is what I mean. It's useful but minor. So you're not going to be going around in a onesie and a cape.
Okay.
Yeah, to to fight a mastermind. What's your superpower? You just put the bins out and all of a sudden you defeat the bad guy. It's useful but minor.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So anyway, what's your bath routine then? Have you got candles all the time when you bath?
Mate, it's more of a bath tradition.
A bath ritual or bath tradition?
It's a superstition. If I don't do it this way, I'll drown. I'll just drown myself. So I like to keep on my socks.
So you don't need to wash them. You just wear them in the bath.
Wear them in the bath. No, I like to run the bath. Obviously, 2 parts heat, 1 part cool. And
just like the Prego sauce.
And then I light as many candles as I can, ones that smell good, because I like to bath with the lights off, but enough light that I can, see.
So you don't have to see your body.
Yes, I don't have to see my body, but I can see the dirt that I'm washing off, I guess. And no, it's just relaxing to lay there in the water with your eyes closed and no light on top of you. So light as many candles as possible. They also have a calming effect and smell good and stuff like that. And then I like to chuck some Epsom salts in, get that magnesium in.
Nice.
And some bubbles because I'm still a child. And then I get a table next to me or a chair or whatever, and I put my phone onto it because it's 2021 and no one can be without their phone for any longer than 5 minutes.
True.
I jam out to some tunes. I might watch some TikTok or something like that.
Some Thumbzilla.
Just a TikTok in the facey.
Okay.
And then I just have a nice relaxing bath.
Oh, yeah, I'm all for it.
And
Sounds
then
great.
as the water gets a little cold, I then run some more hot water. And then as the water gets a little bit cold again, I run some more hot water. And then after that, I like to jump straight into the shower and just wash myself because I just don't feel like I get clean after a bath. I feel like I'm just a soup. Or I'm like a
human soup.
It's a Dillo cereal kind of thing. I'm just sitting in my own dirt. So I like to go have a shower after it and wash.
You know, there was that Twitch streamer that sold her bathwater.
Yeah, made everyone sick.
Maybe we could sell our bathwater, linking Slinkies bathwater.
Yeah.
Merch.
Do you reckon we could have an OnlyFans where people would just watch us bath and then we sell our water?
I mean, we can. It doesn't mean we're going to get subscribers or whatever they call it.
Surely, if there's people in Italy listening to this, surely we can get one OnlyFans sugar daddy or something like that. Anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Well, stay tuned for the Linking Slinkies OnlyFans.
It's the only social media platform we haven't covered, isn't it? That and
Yeah,
that and
much,
Snapchat.
Yeah.
No, we've kind of got
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Snap.
Yeah, right. So today's episode is called "This Isn't Pirates of the Caribbean."
Now, why is it called "This Isn't Pirates of the Caribbean"?
Mate, have you heard of Limewire? You know anything about it?
Limewire. Now you're taking me back.
I'll take you back.
Yes, I have heard of Limewire.
All right. So
for our listeners that don't know what Limewire is, do you want to explain?
So Limewire was a very old illegal downloading platform that was actually pretty easy. Like you download it, just type in whatever you want and wait 6 days for it to download because you're on dial-up. But it was just, this was how computers got viruses. There were so many viruses. But it was just so easy to use. Anyway, I remember my, brother showing me LimeWire. I like to download music and stuff like that, and would listen to music and instead of having to buy CDs and stuff like that. And it was a bit naughty. We're breaking the law, but everyone did it, so I don't think it was that bad. So we used to then when we realized we could download movies and songs and stuff like that, or like download movies, like that was next level. So
yeah, and so this is like late 2000s.
Yeah, I'd say late
like 2008.
Yeah, primary. No. This would be primary school. So I'm talking
primary school.
Yeah, I'm talking between 2000 and 2010. Yeah, because it got shut down for a while and got taken to court. Yeah, I remember doing it. Yeah, I remember doing it in primary school. So the Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out, the first one, and my brother and I went to watch that, and it was the best movie. Like, it was such a good movie. I was really happy with it. So when I come home, all I could do was tell my parents about the Pirates of the Caribbean. They're like, "Oh, sounds like a good movie." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out on DVD." But this was like 3 months between coming out of movies and DVDs, like back in that time. Like, so I thought, hey, what if I download it? We could watch it as a family. So I did. I found Pirates of the Caribbean. It said English. It ticked all the boxes in terms of, what I was after. I downloaded it 6 days. So in that 6 days, like the phone wouldn't ring properly because you're downloading stuff. Everybody else's, like dad couldn't work properly because the internet was so slow. No one else could use a computer. But it was a worthwhile 6 days. It was a Saturday. We sat down as a family. I had the popcorn. We had a blanket. We sat on the couch. Like, it was going to be family night. And
nice.
Old Dillo, really excited to show his family everything. Guess what happened?
Didn't work?
No.
What?
I hit play, and it was just a huge interracial gangbang.
Pirates of the Gangbang.
No, that's good. So imagine that as like a 10, 12-year-old.
Was that actually in front of your parents?
Yeah, it was in front of the whole family. It was like a 10, 12-year-old boy. I was so excited to share this movie with the family, and huge interracial gangbang comes on our big TV. Mum's lost the plot. Dad's in stitches. My brother's gone really, embarrassed because he's introduced me to LimeWire. And it was just them going to town. I don't think Mum had ever seen anything like it. And she's like run out of the room. And Dad's like chasing her to calm her down. I'm like juggling the remotes to try and turn this off. Like, why could I not find the stop button? It's like I was juggling fire. And I could not stop. And my brother's just red and goes to his room. And then like the family meeting after it, I'm like, I didn't do it on purpose. And I'm trying to explain to them that you type this stuff into Limewire and you don't necessarily get what you want out of it. They're like, well, why is that a thing? I don't know. And then I'm trying to ask my brother. He doesn't know. He's still embarrassed. Shit. What a couple of days.
Did they try and explain to you? Did they try and have like the birds and the bees talk to you after that?
I don't.
Well, sometimes a male and a female love each other very much, and sometimes lots of males love one female. It's perfectly natural.
It was perfectly natural. Right, it was intense. It was an intense.
I love Limewire.
Yeah, I miss Limewire too. It was because occasionally you got some really good. Like I watched the Wedding Crashers. It was good. Like it was a guy filming it in a cinema. So every time someone walked, every time someone walked past to get snacks, he just missed half the movie.
Oh my god, I forgot about those bootlegs so much. Oh, so some people probably listening don't even know like what we're talking about. So when you used to pirate movies, sometimes you would get a person with a camcorder, a personal video recording device, whatever it is, sitting in the theater recording the big screen. So the audio would be horrible if someone gets up, and like you said, if someone gets up in front of the screen, like just moving in front of the screen, you're like, oh yeah, this is in a movie theater. That's so crazy to think of.
Yeah. It was intense.
Imagine watching like a bootleg now of Fast and the Furious 10, 50, whatever they're up to now. And just halfway through, someone gets up and walks in front of it. They must have been able to make a lot of... How did they make money on that?
I don't know.
Like, I get the physical... Like, if there were... Some people, like, sold physical burnt DVDs and stuff. But if you're putting in a LimeWire...
Yeah, I think they sold it and then people put it on LimeWire. So they, like, bought it and then they're just like, you know... Stick it to the man. Let's just make this free.
Yeah,
but because also they could put viruses in there and then get your
so when
details and stuff like that. Yeah.
So when I would download Linkin Park in the end.mp3.exe and run that on the family computer, and then it'd be like full of viruses. Thanks, LimeWire.
Thanks, LimeWire.
Yeah, it's real Russian roulette with LimeWire. Hit and miss.
You're either getting gold, silver, or just shit. Or
you're either getting the movie, porn, or just a virus.
Yeah. But look, I'm pretty sure I still have some of the songs downloaded there somewhere
from LimeWire. Yeah.
But I think since Apple Music comes out, it like goes through, because I've had like versions that I remember I've used to listen to, and now I listen to it and I'm like, that sounds like a much better version. I think Apple, like once you sign up to Apple Music or stuff like that, it goes through the songs on your phone and gives you like the most up-to-date copyright version of it, so you're still streaming it kind of thing. Because there's songs that just sound completely different to what I downloaded.
Yeah, but that was exciting. And all the old songs, the songs used to be misnamed as well. Yeah, or they just didn't know what bands. So I was like listening to bands that I thought, oh, this song's awesome. Like, and then 10 years later, I'm like, no, the band doesn't make that song.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then like, no, they do.
Yeah, I had that.
What do you mean Tenacious D doesn't do I'm the Only Gay Eskimo?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Everyone thought Tenacious D did the Only Gay Eskimo.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Who's that by? I didn't even remember the from Mad TV.
Something in the Billy Goat. Yeah. Something like that. But also had, Story of a Girl, and it was I think it's Third Eye Blind.
This is a story of a girl.
It was it would come up by like 3 Doors Down or something like that. Anyway, it was weird.
Who's it by?
9, I think it's 9 something. I can't remember. Never mind.
Yeah.
Write us in if you know.
Write us in. Start a music podcast. Shout out to LimeWire.
Shout out to LimeWire. Yeah, sorry about you guys going to jail and stuff, but anyway.
Did they actually go to jail?
I think someone got convicted. I think. I remember it was a huge court case.
There was one called Napster, and I think that was the first peer-to-peer sharing service. And that's the big famous one that Lars from Metallica sued, Napster.
Yeah.
I don't think that was really big over here in Australia. Or if it was before our time. So after Napster, there was Limewire, then there was FrostWire, and there was a couple of other, and then it just sort of went to straight up to torrents.
Yeah.
So you could have like Pirate Bay, download your torrent on whatever client you wanted, like BitComment or BitTorrent or whatever, but you'd get your torrents from Pirate Bay or whatever the other one. I used to, yeah, torrent everything. FBI, if you're listening. No, I don't care.
Don't care. I got other things to do.
What are you going to do?
But I think they like changed, and then Pirate Bay got shut down, and then they back up piratebay.net, and then piratebay.eu.
EDU.
And they just kept changing it. It was like, what is it? What is it now? There was another one also. I was like, yeah, I don't know. There was
a few good ones, and now. Fuck it, I'm going to say it. So now, I still torrent stuff, but I go to Roo Tracker, the Russians, mate, straight to the source. Russians do not give a fuck about privacy. I don't even think they have a word for privacy in their language. Like, they just get in through the dictionary. Private, yeah, we got that. Privacy, nah, skip that one. Don't even have a word for it. Because they're just like, movie comes out, boom, it's on Roo Tracker. And they did the same thing too. So they had rootracker.net or whatever, and then that got shut down by all the ISPs. Then they just moved to rootracker.org or edu, whatever. And so they're just constantly changing. So if the FBI are listening, or the Australian government, ASIO, whatever, I brought Photoshop on my laptop. And I've always paid for Windows, I swear. Shout out to Roo Tracker.
Yeah, but
so you got to be a member to get onto there, I think.
A member? Do you have to pay money or?
No,
it's just got to be a member.
Sign up.
Yeah, but it helps that your wife is Russian and can understand it. I remember you sent that to me once, and I'm like, what? I can't read any of this.
Yeah. She's like, click here, do that. That's how I'm learning Russian, just through torrent sites.
It's education.
I know this word means English subtitles. This one means original. This one means dubbed.
Yeah.
And this, this means full HD.
Yeah. Can you let me know which one means not Pirates of the Caribbean?
There's got to be a porn parody of that, right? Was it actual a porn parody of Pirates of the Caribbean? Or was it just straight up gangbang?
It was like an outdoor barbecue interracial gang. There was no storyline. Trust me, there was no storyline. It was hit play.
It's not like where they start, I'm here to clean the pool.
No, this was straight into it. There was just this anaconda of a thing. And it was just, it was like the movie started halfway in.
He started halfway in?
No. No, the movie started halfway in. There was no setup or anything. It was just straight into it. But yeah, anyway. So if you can top that Limewire story, write us in.
I really want to hear people's Limewire stories. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It's very nostalgic for me right now. But speaking of funny videos, mate, I've been bombarded on Facebook because I've watched one video. That's what happens now if you just watch one video of one category. Like if you watch one prank video, Facebook or TikTok, it's just like, oh, you like pranks? Here's 3,000 more. But anyway, have you seen those videos of people after they get dental surgery?
Oh, where they're really high and stuff?
Yeah, it's mainly in America because I don't know if they do it in Australia. Have you had teeth pulled out here?
Yeah, I've at the dentist you get teeth pulled and stuff.
Under?
No, they just give you like a local.
They do it.
They give you like a local anesthetic.
Nah, they don't do that here, mate.
No, I have to go overseas. No, they give you like a local needle, but if you're like, no, actually, look, I've witnessed my wife doing this, and it was really funny. They drugged her up pretty bad.
Oh, so they actually do it here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I thought it was maybe I've only seen the videos in America. And they come out and have you seen that one girl and she's like talking about sucking cock?
Yeah.
Oh, in front of her mum?
Yeah.
It's like, how am I going to suck cock? It's like, Brenda!
Stop it.
And the doctor's laughing.
When can I smoke weed again?
Sophia, stop. So that's actually a good question. If you can... what I don't want you to get is a dry socket.
Yeah.
I just want to It's not an infection.
Smoke.
And
Can I take edibles?
better than smoking.
That's
You need to
lit.
try to avoid smoking for about a week.
What about vaping though?
Anything that's going to cause any sucking.
Jesus Christ! I can't so big either.
Sophia! Jesus. Shut up.
I'd be really afraid to get my teeth pulled out though, because you'd be like just talking shit, and all of a sudden, like I'd be like that.
Yeah,
I'd be coming out, and my whole family, mum and dad, would be there. Oh, Al, you all right, mate? You all right? And I'd be like, oh, how am I going to suck cock? Al! And my dad's there, and he's just crying. My son!
That's a justified question though. Like, how would you? I guess it's I just wanted to know.
It'd be like true syrup. It'd be fun to do a pod. We should get teeth pulled out. Don't even need them pulled out. Just pull a couple teeth out, and then we'll do a podcast.
It's days like this I want to be a dentist. Like some of the stuff you would see,
that'd be so fun.
and that like you see someone comes in for root canal or something, and you're like, oh god, I hate my job in people's stinky mouth.
Yeah.
And then someone comes in
Yeah.
like, I need this removed. You're like, I want this job. Just everyone's jumping over each other to do it.
That'd be. Yeah, I don't know if you'd have to really love your job to be a dentist.
Oh yeah.
Like trying to just stuck in people's mouths all day. I guess people do really brush their teeth before they go to the dentist. You know, it's like they try and make up for 6 months of brushing in 6 minutes. So they like put the whole tube of toothpaste in the.
You've been brushing twice a day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Twice
today.
today.
Yeah, twice today.
Yeah. Oh, every day.
Every day. I thought it was just
What?
days I come to the dentist. That's the only time you ask me. So
It's
yeah, call me.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I guess it's like, because they give the laughing gas. So your wife gave birth not that long ago. Did she have the gas?
She had the gas. Yeah.
Did you try it?
Everyone said that, and I'm like, I didn't know I could. Everyone's like,
You're
no,
not
you
allowed to.
Yeah.
You just do it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Although I thought, well, she was losing her shit. I thought I better somewhat stay on top of the game. I thought, there's no point both of us being high if shit gets real. Like, no, my luck, I'd have a mad swig, and
Swig.
then things would go to shit, and both of us like, imagine that.
Just like,
They'd tell us something serious, and I just start.
sorry,
laughing.
your child, it didn't actually make it. I had it the first time. Yeah, I had it the first with the first daughter because the labour was days long. Then I don't want to even start that. Don't have a long enough podcast for that, mate. but like, because a lot of the time we were just by ourselves, and I was like, give us a hit of that. Like, it doesn't last long, but you get like a mad head high from it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. Is that not nitric oxide? Isn't that what the kids are having, balloons or creams? Bloody kids these days and their cream. Why is my son addicted to whipped cream? Sorry, Mary, he's not. Addicted to whippets.
Yeah, no, so I did not have
Maybe next kid, mate. You're going to have another kid, aren't you? Have another kid just so you can get on the gas.
Just so I can get on the gas. This is all I come for.
Tell Beck to hold it in for a bit longer, and then you'll be right.
That's right.
I got one more thing before we leave, mate.
Oh, yeah?
Big, important news.
Yep.
I don't really know what memory foam is. So we got a new mattress. It's memory foam. I'm like, oh, okay, so it like remembers the shape of you? Like, no. It resets every night. Shouldn't it be called dementia foam or like unmemory foam? Like, why is it called memory foam? Like, that's what it does, right? Memory foam, like, just goes back, remembers where it was before. What the hell is memory foam? Every mattress you buy, it's got memory foam. What is it? If I can't remember what shape I am, why would I care about it? Oh, you mean it goes back to it being a sponge when I don't sit on it? So it's a sponge. So I'm sitting on a sponge. Like, is that what it is? I didn't know.
Provides pressure relief. Memory foam contours to the body using the own body and heat to pressure to conform to your shape. This can provide relief in areas of your body we put the most pressure on during sleep, such as hips, shoulders, and neck. It doesn't sound like memory. It just sounds like adjusting to you whilst you're in it, doesn't it? Like, there's no memory about it.
So if the CEO of Memory Foam is listening, change your name, mate.
Change your name to just Adjustaphone.
Adjustable phone.
Comfortable
phone.
Comfortable phone. Yeah. Like you don't call our pool memory pool. Like when you jump in, the pool surrounds you. It's just pool, mate. It's just bed. It's just foam. It's just normal foam that adjusts.
Foam.
Yeah.
Sponge.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb, mate. Write a letter.
Oh, to the CEO of Memory Foam.
The CEO of Memory Foam. So you got a new bed. Is it off the floor yet, or did you get this brand new bed and it's still on the floor?
It's off the floor, mate.
It's off the floor.
We've got a bed frame.
You got a bed frame.
Living in the modern world. But it was good because we used to just have the mattress on the floor because we could put the kids in bed and it didn't matter if they rolled out. It's like they just roll out and fall on the carpet. But now we're like 2 meters in the air. It's like, shit.
2 meters in the air. What's it like not having to get down on your hands and knees to get into bed now? Yeah, you take...
It's good because I'm getting old.
You know, you take crawl into bed to a new level because you actually have to crawl to get into bed.
Yeah. We had the mattress on the floor for ages. But someone actually said that's supposed to be better for you as well, a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that before too. But I just couldn't think of anything worse than having to go to the bathroom and like having to do a sit-up, push-up, leg press to get up. And then squat back down. Like, it's the last thing I want to do when I'm sleepy. Sort of bounce out of bed, ready to go.
Yeah. So you'll be pleased to announce we have a bed.
You have a bed. I want to see a Snapchat of the bed frame. I'll see it.
Okay.
I don't care if it's
Cheapest
messy.
one you can get on Amazon.
But at least the bed remembers who you are when you go in there.
Oh, yeah. We'll get a memory bed.
Yeah, memory bed. It's just, hey,
Welcome back, Al.
Alex, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, welcome. Yeah, welcome. You are ready for your 3 hour sleep? Yeah, no, can't wait. That's good. All right, well, here you go. I've put the sheets down, and you just crawl in when you're ready, and I'll just adjust to you. You know, how's that sound to you? Yeah, no, sounds good. Yeah, right. Okay.
How much better does that sound than memory foam?
Yeah, much better. Remember bed or adjustable bed.
Remember me bed.
Adjust a bed. I think we've tackled some really good stuff today.
Righto, mate. So send us all in your best Limewire story, and if you can top Pirates of the Caribbean with the family, that's hilarious that you actually did that in front of your family.
If someone tops that, I'll feel much better about myself. I think we've spoken about it as a family ever since, to be fair.
Bring it up next time. Yeah,
next family dinner. Hey, you remember Pirates of the Caribbean? No, what? Well, let me jot your memory and just bring up a video.
You so know the next day your dad was trying to watch that.
He just said, where did the video go? And I said, I deleted it. And he said, what'd you delete it for?
Yeah, there you
go. He tried to make a joke out of it whilst, meanwhile mum's still in tears. But anyway, I don't know why.
Okay, So thank you everyone for listening. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Check us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube or Roo Tracker or Limewire. How cool would it be if we were actually on Limewire? I'm going to check if it's still around. I'm going to download a virus after this. Download us on Limewire.
Download us on Limewire, yeah. Hit us up on our OnlyFans page if you want to see us wash each other's back. But yeah, I don't know. Email us. Please, we love emails.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening. And as always,
remember, don't try to fix your mate Slinky. See y'all next week.